And guys, welcome back to game number 2 between Complexity and Team Blue Pikachu. Game 1, very close game, very tight game towards the early stages, but the last 10 minutes Complexity Gaming just showed a lot of composure, and they didn't take any fights they weren't ready for. They forced Blue Pikachu to overextend and get out of position a little bit, and then they took the game back. Played very well. Let's see if Blue Pikachu can take game 2 back from the likes of Complexity. The banning and picking phase has already started, of course. Venomancer, Lich being banned out by Complexity, followed up by IO, as well as the Night Stalker being taken out by Blue Pikachu. This left the Ancient Apparition in the pool, which was picked up instantly by Blue Pikachu. Jakira and Nature's Prophet, more push coming in from the side of Complexity. And Bloodseeker, Earthshaker were the next picks here from Blue Pikachu. Spirit Breaker being banned out by Complexity. Funnily enough, they do have the Nature's Prophet. Would be a good combo if they could have Nature's Prophet and the Spirit Breaker, but they decide to take him out, followed up by another pause 4 here, which was the Kunkka. And Blue Pikachu take out the Warlock as well as the Pugna. Once again, more pushing heroes, more team fight, more AoE control. Picking up the Earthshaker themselves, as I said earlier, and Complexity take out Clockwork, or pick up Clockwork. Clockwork being a good initiator, can get a hook shot in, good cogs, good battery assault, try and split up an entire team fight that it seems like Pikachu wants to do right now. They have Ancient Apparition, Bloodseeker, Earthshaker, Sand King. They want to go in for that team fight, and Clockwork is especially strong against that. If you can hook into the middle of a fight, split up the opponent, get either your cogs down, good battery assault, stop people from chasing. Clockwork's a very good anti-team fight hero if you can get into position. Nature's Prophet, of course, split pusher galore. Jakiro, most likely going to be another Moo Jakiro here. I mean, this guy it's just amazing on a Jakiro. Fun to watch, good to watch. So let's see what Blue Pikachu decides to do against this. Complexity picked up a Drow Ranger. I mean, Complexity is just push. That is the name of their game. Not the name of the game, but the name of their game. Drow, Nature's Prophet, Jakiro. Won't be surprised if we see Lina, Shadow Fiend, any other kind of range hero that can actually, first of all, help with push. Like Lina would be insane. Shadow Fiend was banned out by Blue Pikachu. But any other range hero that can help with push, that can deal a lot of damage, that can combo up well with the Drow. What does Complexity ban out here? They need to ban out another mid hero themselves. Possibly a mid hero that can go up against the Drow Ranger, or a hero that they don't want to play against, a hero that can give a lot of control back to the side of Blue Pikachu. To be honest, I think, I actually don't know who. Dragonite, okay, Dragonite being banned out by Complexity and Puck being picked up by them. So is this going to be a pause? Yeah, I think this is going to be a pause for Clockwork with another pause to Jakiro. Mid Puck carry, Drow, offlane, Nature's Prophet for the side of Complexity. Blue Pikachu, their last pick. A Puck would have been amazing for them. Would have been able to get a good setup for the Earthshaker, the Sand King, the Bloodseeker, Ancient Apparition, everything. But last pick for them. I'm trying to think what other mid hero could actually work for them. I'll just pick up a Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain Puck. Good matchup for both of them. Should be even. I think with the Queen of Pain there, it could actually allow them to de-push, get a blink out if the Quap is engaged upon. Getting an early Yules might actually help. But let's see what Blue Pikachu picks up. It's going to be a Phantom Assassin. So the one thing that I can see here is it's 4 melee heroes up against a Clockwork and a Jakiro. Blue Pikachu's positioning has to be on point this game. Sure, you have a Phantom Assassin that can blink in for, do a lot of damage. Sand King, once he gets his blink, Earthshaker the same. The problem is you're 4 melee up against a Jakiro. And wait, this is not a Moo Jakiro. This is a coL Jakiro. So, okay. Not quite sure about this. I know Nature's I don't know. They need a pos 5. I don't know what I was thinking early on. So the pos 5 Jakiro, of course, because they just profit as offlane with the pos 4 Clockwork. Yes, I see that. Okay, it can work. It can work. It's still not a Mu Jakiro. I just like Mu on Jakiro every time. Every time. But let's have a look. Let the game start. Let the game get underway. For those of you that don't know who I am Reddit, R-I-D-D-I-T-Z, Reddit Dota, new caster up and coming. Thanks so much Beyond the Summit for giving me the opportunity to cast. You guys have been amazing so far and allowing a lot of new casters to get into the scene. And for the guys watching on Twitch and the supporters, the guys giving constructive criticism, you guys are actually the guys that allow casters to get better. So big shout out to you guys. Big thanks to everyone. But game number 2 is underway. Let's see what Blue Pikachu can do up against the likes of Complexity. Can they take game number 2 and force this to game 3 like they did up against SFE? It's going to be good. It's going to be interesting, and I hope so. I'll always, whenever it gets to a game 2, I want the team that lost game 1 to win so that I get to cast a game 3. I enjoy casting. I like casting. So are we going to see Blue Pikachu literally every game so far? The past, there's been 4 games that they've played that I've been casting. They've gone in aggressive onto the bounty runs. They've managed to get a couple of kills in a lot of those games. It just seems like they're not going in right now. The Nature's Prophet did scout out the lanes, I think, so they will know that it's going to be the Sand King as well as the Phantom Assassin top. They don't have any more info other than that. So is this going to be a standard dual lane kind of setup? Nope, just going to be offlane Earthshaker, middle Bloodseeker, and carry Phantom Assassin. I honestly thought they would have dropped the Phantom Assassin middle and have the Bloodseeker run in that pos 1 role. So a little bit of a switch up, which they will of course see. Clockwork, brand new smoke up for him. Busy scouting around, wants to drop a ward here to try and go for a courier snipe. He does have boots up as well, so there you go. There's the ward, and he will see the courier as well. This is going to be free courier snipe. Boom, there you go. Z-Freak this time getting it. Well played coming in from coL. And a good start for the side of Complexity, getting a little bit of gold up for the rest of his team. Mu actually pulling in the entire creep wave, so he'll be able to get his level 2 up a lot faster. He'll be able to farm this up. He'll mostly just be trying to pull the creep wave as much as possible. Very well played, keeping it away from his tower as well, ensuring that he'll get all of the last hits here. And middle lane, let's have a look how this is going to go. Puck up versus a Bloodseeker, quite an interesting matchup. Bloodseeker does have a full poor man shield. We've seen this matchup in a offlane versus 1v1 role earlier today as well, which went very even, and I think the Bloodseeker took quite a bit of harassment from the puck, but as soon as Bloodseeker was level 4, level 5, he would be able to just run down the puck and put out a bit more harassment onto the puck versus what the puck could put onto him. Let's see if that's going to be the same kind of scenario that's happening up right here between Limp and AD. Alrin scouts out Z-Freak. Z-Freak does have cogs. There's a Burrow Strike up on the Sand King as well, but I doubt they'll actually be able to do anything about this. Alrin just wants to right-click Z-Freak as much as possible. And let's jump to the offlane. 2-0 here up on the Earthshaker. Earthshaker going semi-solo up on the versus the Drow. Drow will have a big advantage up against the Earthshaker. As you can see, just pulling the creeps around, trying to see if she can get a couple of right clicks onto the Earthshaker. No, I missed it. First blood up here for Limp. My first blood that I missed. Sorry about that one, guys. Puck getting that first blood. Bloodseeker. Well, yep, he has his magic stick up right now. And missing another kill. Come on, I have to try and focus on this. This was a kill here from Save onto Mu. Mu playing a little bit aggressively there. Okay, I have to keep my eyes open. There's going to be quite a few kills here, so let's have a look. Sand King did have a clarity on which got cancelled off, and there now you have absolutely no mana. Z-Freak draining everything here for the Sand King. Sand King will have to back off a little bit from that. Moo trying to... Having a look there. Orb of Venom up. Orb of Venom up on the Nature's Prophet. We'll just trade in on the right clicks. And having this Clockwork constantly here on this top lane puts quite a lot of pressure on the Phantom Assassin, as well as anyone else that does try to help out in that lane. Limp going for 2 levels up in Illusory Orb and 1 level in Waning Rift. No levels up in Phase Shift, so can't try and juke up that silence just yet. And wondering where the next kill is going to come from. Try and preemptive, or preempt it. coL pulling in a good double stack here. We'll be able to get a cut. Well, at least his level 2 after this, so that will put him in a better position. We'll be able to get that Liquid Fire off to try and harass out the Earthshaker. Earthshaker doing a bit of damage onto Chessie, but Chessie just turns around, right clicks him, and AD might be in a lot of trouble again. Limp getting this kill. So early on I said it's going to be a good matchup, but Limp just dominating here and completely schooling the Bloodseeker AD. And Scourge being body blocked right now. He decides to jump straight back in, and there you go. There's the Burrow Strike up on the Sand King. Now they want to turn around. Will they be able to get a kill here onto Clockwork? Clockwork's Battery Assault not actually hitting onto Scourge right now. And Z-Freak, he drops. That's a 2-for-0 trade-off. Meanwhile, onto the middle lane. Bloodseeker might drop again here. Bloodseeker sitting on level 4 versus level 5 up on the Puck. Puck is just playing very aggressive. Goes in to cancel up the salve while he's busy salving up himself, and here's support. Clockwork does have power cogs. It is not minute 5 just yet, so no shrine, and Z-Freak does get scouted out, forcing out the Bloodseeker to move into the jungle, try and heal up here, eating into the creeps, and this does give a free lane up for Limp. And the problem with this is if a Puck gets a very good start like this, Puck can control the entire early game stage up versus your Bloodseeker. But there's a stun in onto the Clockwork right now. Clockwork does have cogs as well as a Battery Assault. He does use the cogs. No mana's been drained just yet. He will be able to get out of that, but it did cost him quite a bit of his HP. Nature's Prophet. Level 4 up against Phantom Assassin. Level 4 Phantom Assassin doing quite well for himself. The Quelling Blade as well up on the PA just in case the Sprout is there on him. We'll be able to get out of that. And the Sand King. 2 levels up in Sandstorm. Busy farming it up here himself. So Sand King will be able to get at least a little bit of experience, a little bit of gold here. Moving straight in for that Blink Dagger. And middle lane. Ancient Apparition might be in a bit of trouble if the wraparound is there from the Clockwork, but Clockwork's still only level 2. Can't really do too much. He will be able to scout out the courier, and it's going to fly right over him. He won't be able to do much against or much with that. And Puck is level 7, so does have a Dream Coil up. If they want to jump in here, if they want to go in, they do decide to back off, but here comes Clockwork, gets the Battery Assault off as well as a Dream Coil. The Bloodseeker is in a lot of trouble. Will he be able to get the kill? No, but Clockwork does drop eventually. Moo turning in, jumping in, trying to get the kill onto save. That's going to be 2 heroes in exchange for 1, your mid and a support. Things going very well, or very, how can I say, good for the side of Complexity. 2k net worth advantage at 6 minutes in. It's a very good start for them. Let's see what the side of Blue Pikachu can do about this. Scourge McDuck, love the name, yet again. Is still busy farming. Okay, he is currently on, sitting on, let's just actually do this properly. There you go. 26 and 6. Oh, the jump in on the bottom lane. Earthshaker, he does get frozen up here from coL. Early level up into the Ice Path. And here's the wraparound though. Blue Pikachu, this is what they need at this point. Can they actually get a couple of kills here? RN going in for Moo. Moo busy trying to wrap around, trying to go away. Unfortunately, Scourge McDuck died on the top lane. Not quite sure what happened there. And now it's Moo's turn. Moo does get stunned up right now. They will be able to get the kill onto Nature's Prophet. So it's a 1-for-1 trade-off. However, no, and was that a deny? Nope, no deny either. Well, 1-for-1 trade-off. And a kill going, and a tower going the way of Complexity, so well played for them. 2k net worth advantage. Looking at that fight recap. No, come back. No fight recap. Sorry. 3k net worth at this point for Complexity. They are just playing clinical Dota. They're moving in when they need to. Look at Z-Freak once again. Unfortunately, it pushes out the Phantom Assassin, so they don't manage to get a kill or anything from there. Will there be any kind of wraparound? Alrin coming in. He does have two levels up in his Burrow Strike, but he gets trapped up here, and the creep's trapping him even further. They won't be able to push up any further than that, blocking any kind of forward momentum that they had. Meanwhile, bottom lane, we do see the TP in here from the Nature Prophet, but a TP out as well, coming in from Ryu. So lots of engagement, no kills happening during the past minute or so. And let's have a look at the towers. Only one tower has dropped so far, and that is the bottom tier 1 tower for the side of Blue Pikachu. It's 8 minutes in. Net worth advantage quite heavily favoring the puck at this point. He does have a full veil up as well as his bottle working up towards his blink dagger. 4,600 net worth advantage. Then it's Chessy here on the draw sitting on 3,800 versus 2,800. So more than 1,000 behind the rest of, or the top two on the side of Complexity. But here we go, Dream Core being used, going in onto the Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker has been silenced up. Bloodseeker is going to be the first one to fall. The Ice Spot was there as well in case they needed it. Sand King drops as well. That's 2 heroes down for the side of Blue Pikachu, and this is going to be the middle tier 1 tower as well. Complexity just looking extremely strong. 4k net worth up at 9 minutes is a significant advantage. This is going to be 2 towers that they take back to back in a row. And we're talking about the net worth advantage for the 2 cores of Blue Pikachu versus the 2 cores of Complexity. It's quite big. Ryu still working up towards his Blink Dagger. Still a couple hundred gold away. This could be a big item if he can pick it up within the next couple of minutes, because this could be what they're looking for. Be that jump, be that initiation, because Blue Pikachu currently are lacking that. And they need to try and create quite a bit more space for this Phantom Assassin to fall. Currently, Phantom Assassin sitting on third on the net worth with 3,300. But that's more than 1,100 behind the Drow. And, well, 2,000 behind the Puck as well. So, quite far. Bloodseeker being gone on here by Puck. Puck is Dream Called up. Oh, not Dream Called up. Puck used his Dream Call there. Did manage to get a stun here onto the Bloodseeker. They want to go in further, but that's 2 heroes down for the side of Blue Pikachu. And the Puck is still alive. Puck, however, might drop from this. He does use his phase shift. Will, of course, have a illusory orb if they want to move in further. Here comes the ultimate coming through from the... Oh, well, there you go. There's the Echo Slam that I saw. Don't know what actually happened there, who he hit, who did anything. My mouse went off kilter there completely. And that's going to be 4 heroes down for the side of Blue Pikachu. Nature's Prophet ultimate just bouncing through, doing so much damage onto the poor little ancient apparition. Looking at the fight recap, 2,000 gold jumping in their favor. That was actually a full team wipe during the entire duration, not just during the middle fight though. Safe wards coming up here for the side of Blue Pikachu. They know that the top tier 2 tower has dropped. Wait. Oh, that was just a wall plane. I was just about to say, is that a GG? 10k net worth at 11 minutes in. Nearly 1k net worth per minute. Side of Complexity just playing extremely, extremely well here. And Blue Pikachu warding up here. This is their last tier 1, or this is their last tier 2 tower. They know if they can take a fight here when Complexity is moving around, trying to wrap around, trying to go in from the sideline, if they can get a jump onto... Oh, no, wait, never mind. Phantom Assassin gets Dream Caught and just gets burned. Well, I think coL is just showing there, hey, Moo, I know you can play... Oh, wait, Ryu. The dive is real, and it's not going to get a kill. Complexity showing a little bit of disrespect there. But back to what I was saying, coL just saying, well, Moo, I know you can play Jakiro, but hey, I can play him too. Currently sitting 1-0 and 1 on this Jakiro, not dying yet. And looking at his net worth, not doing too shabby. Well, he's not doing well, but he's not last on the net worth chart either. Puck going in for early boots of travel, knowing that they have taken down all the outer towers except for one, knowing this boots of travel will be key to split push up, keep the lanes pushed out as much as possible. Has a Veil of Discord building up towards that Blink Dagger now as well. Chessie here on the Drow Ranger, full Mask of Madness up. We'll have a Yasha up pretty soon after this rush. Yeah, there you go. Yasha will be actually flown in, and we did miss a kill here on the Clockwork, but hey, in exchange for a rush, we'll take that any day of the week. Nature's Prophet does have a Drums of Endurance up, working up towards a Rod of Atos as well. Not going for Necros, not committing fully into the push, just going in for more mobility. But wait, coL might be in a bit of trouble here on the bottom lane. This might be his first death. Let's watch it closely. There you go. There's no Rupture up just yet, but Phantom Assassin jumps in forward, gets a couple of right clicks, and even Ancient Apparition ultimate flying through. Mostly to scout out right behind the tier 1 tower bottom. So getting that kill does open up the map a little bit for the side of Blue Pikachu. It does give them a little bit more space, and I thought that they would have pushed out here on the bottom tier 1 tower, but they backdoor, they will just pull the creeps out a little bit. And let's have a look what's going to be happening next. More TP's coming in from the side of Complexity. The jump forward as well in, and Limp just goes in, does have a Blink Dagger, but the stun, the Burrow Strike coming through here for the, basically from the Sand King. coL wants to get this kill. They will actually be able to get the second one, but a Blink forward and an Echo Slam onto 3 heroes is just not enough coming in from Blue Pikachu. A very good fight for them, but they just are lacking so much in regards with damage output. The stun here for the Sand King. There was, of course, no epicenter. Lots of Sand Kings go in for that stun, then they go into epicenter, but that could just get cancelled up so easily, or you could get just completely blown up, which is the case what happened there. I think Blue Pikachu have to defend high ground. They do have quite a few heroes that can defend well. They have an Ice Blast, they have an epicenter. This time they don't have a Echo Slam coming through, 150-second cooldown still, but they can still defend on their high ground. Let's have a look and see what Complexity can do and how they're going to push up here. They still have Aegis, if I'm not mistaken. Aegis is up here on the Puck. Puck, of course, does have her Blink Dagger up, looking to kill the Bloodseeker. There's the Veil of Discord used, as well as the Dream Coil. This Bloodseeker could be a big kill if they manage to get them. There you go, Puck going in. And the Ancient Apparition gets a good ultimate off onto the Nature's Prophet. The stun is there as well from the Sand King, but the hook shot coming through, managing to kill the Ancient Apparition. The jump is there from the Phantom Assassin. Will the Phantom Assassin get any lucky crits or not? There's an Ice Blast as well as a Macropyre onto 2 heroes. That's a full 5-man wipe coming through there. And Complexity Gaming, it's their game to lose right now. 15k net worth at 15 minutes in. All starting off the back of Limp here. Limp, I mean, in like some of the previous games, I haven't been able to call it MVP, but Limp completely dominated mid lane. He's been going in, getting good Dream Calls, good silencers, using his Illusion Orb aggressively, and I've really been enjoying this. Check that, just blinking it out, still managing to catch the tail end of that Frostbite, but that's a tier 3 tower down. They went straight for the range racks, making sure that they don't just do a little bit of chip damage, and then everything gets healed up instantly from the melee barracks. But getting that, the next push, they should be able to get at least the one lane of racks. And from Blue Pikachu, what can they do? What items can they actually build to try and come back from this? There's a Blade Mill up here on the Bloodseeker. Could possibly... okay, wait. There's the Earthshaker. Never mind. Bottom lane, they still want more. I'm busy looking to see, is this Blade Mail enough? Sand King has a Blink Dagger. They can defend with this. Phantom Assassin, though, this is very problematic because he does not have his, well, any kind of damage output yet. No Desolator up just yet from the PA. But let's have a look. There's a hook shot coming in onto the Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker can't even move, can't do anything. And the problem is Save might be in a lot of trouble himself. He gets Rod of Atos up, and here we go. Can they kill up the Nature's Prophet? Nature's Prophet's taking quite a bit of damage. He might actually just be able to get out of this one alive. One more hit needed. Unfortunately, no. And here comes Limp. Moving in onto the Sand King. Sand King gets a Burrow Strike Epicenter, but the Epicenter won't be able to do anything. However, coL does have an Ice Path. The Ice Path does hit onto the Phantom Assassin. Is he going to drop his Macropire? No mana up just yet. Phantom Assassin, can he get the kill here onto coL before the rest of his teammates come? Phantom Assassin gets a kill, but then he gets rooted up here. He drops Ancient Apparition Ultimate flying through, will hit onto 2 heroes, so that will push 2 heroes back, and Jakiro has also brought back into the game though from the side of Complexity. They want to finish this game. And there you go. Earthshaker never stood a chance. He jumped in, and Bloodseeker does get his Blade Mail off right now. He is running in forward, trying to force a lot of the attack onto him, but there's the Macropire as well as the Ice Path catching it onto 2. Buyback is there from the Bloodseeker, and it seems like the side of Complexity want to go straight for a finish. They get the kill here onto the Ancient Apparition. Ancient Apparition does not have buyback. They can't really do much right now. Bloodseeker, if he dies, this might just be game. Well played being called here. And a disconnect as well. GG. Coming through from the side of Team Blue Pikachu. Destroying the hopes of a lot of their fans from on Twitch. But still well played. In game number 1, I have to say, they surprised me. And their aggressive style, I really liked it. They, made a fan of me. Congratulations to Complexity, just playing clinical Dota, composed, and, well, showing why they were the heavy favorites to win here. Guys, I'm Reddit. Thanks so much for watching. It is 4:30 a.m. here in South Africa, so I was ready to go for yet another couple of games, hoping this game would go to 3 games. It would have been fun, but Complexity just, outperforming the side of Team Blue Pikachu, and I think the gold on the net worth graph just completely shows this. Looking once again, 10 minutes, everything started going wrong. This game was only 19 minutes long, and Complexity just kept on gaining the lead, not dropping a lot of heroes, not dropping a lot of towers, and yeah, I mean, Limp 10-0 and 17 on this puck. I mean, really, he just dominated on the middle lane. And unfortunately, this time the puck versus Bloodseeker matchup was a lot more one-sided than what it was when Blue Pikachu played up against SFE. But thanks so much, guys, for watching. I'm Reddit's Dota. Big shout out to Beyond the Summons for letting me cast these games. And a bigger shout out to everyone on Twitch. Love you guys so much. I'm out. Peace.